The UK economy is facing turbulent times. Stagnation has taken hold, casting a shadow of uncertainty across the nation. Inflation, a persistent foe, continues to erode the value of earnings. Unemployment, though currently stable, looms as a threat to livelihoods. These economic headwinds are creating choppy waters for all, but the middle class, the bedrock of British society, is finding itself particularly vulnerable. The slowdown in economic growth is a cause for concern, as it limits opportunities for businesses and individuals alike. When the economy stagnates, jobs become scarce and wage growth slows. This creates a difficult environment for families trying to make ends meet. Further exacerbating the situation is the relentless rise in inflation. The cost of everyday goods and services continues to climb, putting a strain on household budgets. For middle-class families already feeling the pinch of stagnant wages, the rising cost of living is a significant burden. The combination of these factors has created a sense of unease and uncertainty. The economic landscape is shifting, and the middle class, accustomed to a certain standard of living, is grappling with the reality of a new economic order. For the middle class, the current economic climate is proving to be particularly challenging. The rising cost of living is putting a strain on household budgets, forcing many to make difficult choices. Essentials like food, energy, and housing are consuming a larger proportion of incomes, leaving less disposable income for savings, leisure activities, and investments in the future. The fear of job losses adds another layer of anxiety, while unemployment rates are not yet at alarming levels. The slowdown in economic growth has made some businesses hesitant to hire. This uncertainty can be unsettling for middle-class families who rely on stable employment to maintain their lifestyle. The current economic climate has led to a decline in living standards for many middle-class families. Vacations are being postponed, meals out are becoming less frequent, and big-ticket purchases are being put on hold. The squeeze is being felt across the board, and the impact on the middle class is undeniable. Recognizing the challenges facing the country, the UK government has taken some steps to mitigate the impact of the economic downturn. The £10 billion stimulus package announced in September 2024 aimed at boosting the economy through infrastructure spending, tax cuts for businesses, and support for low-income households was a welcome measure. The Bank of England, tasked with maintaining price stability, has also taken action by raising interest rates. The goal is to curb inflation by making borrowing more expensive, thereby reducing consumer spending and cooling down the economy. While these measures are a step in the right direction, more needs to be done, particularly in the short term, to alleviate the pressure on the middle class. Targeted support, such as tax relief or subsidies for essential goods and services, could provide much-needed relief to families struggling to make ends meet. Additionally, policies that encourage wage growth, such as incentives for businesses to increase productivity and share profits with employees, could help boost incomes and improve living standards. Addressing the current economic challenges requires a long-term vision that goes beyond short-term fixes. The UK needs to focus on building a more resilient and diversified economy that is less susceptible to global shocks. Investing in innovation and technology is crucial for driving future growth and creating high-skilled jobs. Promoting sustainable practices is not only environmentally responsible, but also economically sound. Investing in renewable energy, improving energy efficiency, and developing a circular economy will create new industries and jobs while reducing the UK's carbon footprint. Supporting businesses, particularly small and medium-sized enterprises, is vital for job creation and economic growth. Providing tax breaks, reducing bureaucracy, and improving access to finance will create a more favourable environment for businesses to thrive. Finally, addressing the cost of living crisis requires a multi-pronged approach. This includes policies to control inflation, such as responsible fiscal policy and measures to increase competition in key sectors. It also involves addressing the root causes of rising costs, such as supply chain bottlenecks, energy market volatility, and housing affordability.